On this auspicious day, I am happy to welcome all of you for the virtual inaugural function of the refresher training for middle level extension officers of state departments of horticulture, plantation crops, agriculture engineering, agriculture marketing and agribusiness, and seed certification and organic certification. As all of us are aware, progressive agriculture growth is imperative for the economic development and welfare of any nation. In this regard, technological innovations such as precision farming, automation and irrigation management, image recognition for crop problem diagnosis, etc. are rapidly evolving in the field of agriculture to enable farmers to respond effectively to the challenges confronting them. Transforming the potential of agriculture technologies into reality demands the development of capacities of extension officers who have the mandate to train farmers. Hence, this refresher training is very crucial for equipping all the extension officers with new knowledge, skills, and expertise on technological innovations to effectively train and convince farmers. This refresher training has been organized for the middle level extension officers of agriculture and allied departments of Agriculture Department, Government of Tamil Nadu, by the Directorate of Extension Education, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore, in collaboration with the Agriculture Department, Government of Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Now, let us start the inaugural session with the welcome address. I invite our respected Director of Extension Education to deliver the welcome address and explain briefly about the training program. I invite our respected Director of Extension Education, Dr. Jawahar Lal, to deliver the welcome address.
Most respected and Honorable Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, most respected and Honorable Agricultural Production Commissioner and the Principal Secretary to Government of Tamil Nadu, respected Commissioner of Agriculture Marketing and Agribusiness, respected Director of Agriculture, respected Director of Horticulture and Plantation Crops, beloved Chief Engineer, Department of Agriculture Engineering, beloved Director of Seed Certification and Organic Certification, Coimbatore, additional directors, joint directors, various officials of Department of Agriculture, Horticulture, Agriculture Engineering, Agriculture Marketing, Seed Certification and Organic Certification, our respected university officers, heads of the departments of TNIU, scientists, and one and all, good morning to you all. I'm very happy to welcome our guiding force, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, for the inaugural function of the refresher training for middle level extension officers of state departments of agriculture, horticulture and plantation crops, agricultural engineering and marketing, and agribusiness, and seed certification and organic certification. Tamizhaga வேளாண் துறையும் தமிழ்நாடு வேளாண் பல்கலைக்கழகத்தையும் இரு கண்களாக பாவித்து இரண்டு துறைகளும் ஒன்றோடு ஒன்று இணைந்து செயல்பட்டு தமிழக வேளாண்மை மேன்மை பெற்று தமிழக விவசாயிகளின் வாழ்வாதாரம் உயர வேண்டும் என்று அயராது உழைக்கும் பஞ்சசீலம் தமிழகத்திற்கு தந்த பொக்கிஷமான வேளாண் உற்பத்தி ஆணையர் மற்றும் முதன்மை செயலர் அவர்களை இந்த துவக்க விழாவிற்கு வருகை புரிந்தமைக்கு நன்றி கூறி இரு கரம் கூப்பி வரவேற்பதில் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன். மேலும் பஞ்சசீலத்தை போன்று உழைத்து கொண்டிருக்கும் 5 துறைகளின் தலைவர்களான வேளாண் விற்பனை மற்றும் வேளாண் வணிகத்துறையின் ஆணையர், வேளாண் துறையின் இயக்குனர், தோட்டக்கலை மற்றும் மலைத்தோட்ட பயிர்களின் இயக்குனர், வேளாண் பொறியியல் துறையின் முதன்மை பொறியாளர், விதை சான்றிதழ் மற்றும் அங்கக சான்றிதழ் துறையின் இயக்குனர் அவர்கள் அனைவரையும் இந்த பயிற்சியின் துவக்க விழாவிற்கு வரவேற்பதில் பெருமை கொள்கின்றேன். I am very happy to welcome all the university officers, heads of the departments, scientists of TNIU. I am glad to welcome all the middle level extension officials of State Department of Agriculture, Horticulture and Plantation Crops, Agricultural Engineering, Agricultural Marketing, Agribusiness, and Seed Certification and Organic Certification. I am very happy to welcome all additional directors, joint directors, deputy directors, and all officials from the agriculture and allied departments. And I wish to inform the gathering that all the trainees are attending the inaugural function through YouTube as live streaming. Now, I want to briefly highlight the training program to be organized by the Directorate of Extension of Tamil Nadu Agriculture University through virtual mode. The refresher training is an outcome of the 84th Scientific Workers Conference held during last August at Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore. It is the brainchild of our respected APC. The decision to organize the refresher training for all the 5 departments and to train all the middle level officers was taken during the follow-up meeting held during November 2019. Since that time, the Directorate of Extension Education, in consultation with our Honorable Vice Chancellor and Director of Research, has been busy in making various preparations for organizing the refresher training programs. Unexpectedly, problem arose in the form of COVID-19 and the resultant lockdown, which prohibited organizing the training programs. Therefore, the decision was taken by our Honorable APC and PS during the second interim review meeting and held through video conferencing during June 2020 to organize the refresh training program through virtual mode. Moreover, considering the hectic schedule of all the extension officers in the state during this period of the year, on the account of onset of southwest monsoon, it was decided that the training classes will be held only during the afternoon sessions with 3 lectures every day. Period of training, Department of Agriculture, there are 2 batches in agriculture and horticulture. Department of Agriculture, first batch, the dates are from August 24th to 28th, 2020. Department of Horticulture and Plantation Crops, batch 1, August 31st to September 4th. Department of Agriculture, batch 2, September 14 to 18, 2020. Department of Horticulture and Plantation Crops, batch 2, September 21st to 25th. Agriculture Engineering Department, from October 5th to 9th. Department of Agriculture, Marketing and Agribusiness, October 12th to 16th. Department of Seed Certification or Organic Certification, October 19th to 23rd of 2020. Number of trainees to be trained from Department of Agriculture, 294 Assistant Director of Agriculture. Department of Horticulture and Plantation Crops, 385 Assistant Director of Horticulture. Agriculture Engineering Department, 150 Assistant Engineers and Junior Engineers. Department of Agriculture, Marketing and Agribusiness, 35 Deputy Directors of Agriculture, Assistant Director of Agriculture and Agriculture Officers. In the Department of Seed Certification and Organic Certification, 50 Seed Certification Officers and Seed Inspectors. Overall, together 914 officers to be trained from this training program. Lecture schedules or lecture topics for Department of Agriculture: study about new varieties of field crops, seed pelleting, advances in SRI and crop boosters, integrated farming system, nanotechnology, e-extension, empowering youth for self-employment and income generation in post-COVID period, emerging trends in weather-based agro-advisories, integrated management of invasive pests, recent advances in pest disease management, remote sensing application in agriculture, marketing reforms, and advances in farm mechanization. For Department of Agriculture and Plantation Crops, study about new varieties of horticulture crops, high-density planting system of fruit trees, grafting techniques in vegetable crops, protected cultivation of horticultural crops, vertical farming, post-harvest technology, nanotechnology applications in horticulture crops, organic cultivation of horticulture crops, value chain in horticulture, medicinal plants, floriculture and value chain in floriculture, water management, pest disease and nematode management, remote sensing, and empowering youth in horticulture for self-employment and income generation. Regarding Agricultural Engineering Department, sugarcane mechanization, machinery for wetland, garden land, and drylands, mechanization in horticulture crops, process and value addition, machinery for fiber and waste utilization, biogas, solar energy technologies, automated irrigation system, groundwater development, and watershed management. Regarding Department of Agriculture, Market, Agribusiness, post-harvest technology of various crops, processing, empowering youth in agriculture through innovation and entrepreneurship in post-COVID period, agribusiness export consortium functions and services, emerging opportunities in agriculture business, strategic approaches for agri-export and agriculture marketing reforms, market intelligence, ENAM, supply chain management, value chain management, nanotechnology for addressing post-harvest challenges, digital marketing, and market linkages for FUOs. Finally, for Department of Seed Certification and Organic Certification, Seed Quality Control System in India, Seed Certification System, IMSCS 2013, OECD System of Seed Certification, Varietal Spectrum of TNAU for seed supply chain, international agencies involved in seed quality control, varietal deterioration and its management, seed morphology, seed quality enhancement techniques, genetic purity assessment, and storage insights. Next is the training manuals are under preparation. Printed copies of the training manuals will be handed over to the trainings for their reference. E-certificates will be issued to all participants after completion of the respective training program. Participants' feedback will be collected soon after the end of training programs through Google Forms. And finally, once again, I welcome you all, and I humbly request all the participant officers to attend all classes without fail and give the feedback after the training program. Nandri, Vanakkam.
Thank you, sir. Next, I am extremely privileged to invite the Honorable Chief Guest of the inaugural function, the Agriculture Production Commissioner and Principal Secretary to Government, Agriculture Department, to deliver the inaugural address.
Thank you so much. First, let me say my good morning to all of you. Our respected Vice Chancellor, all the heads of department, Commissioner, Agriculture, Marketing, Director, Agriculture, Director, Horticulture, Chief Engineer, Director, Seed Certification. Then all the Director, Extension, Director, Research, and all the directors of the TNAU, all the professors of TNAU, and all the faculty, and all the agriculture, horticulture, agri-engineering, agri-marketing officers, and all the participating officers who might be listening to me. My good morning to all of you. I requested for speaking first before others because I have a discussion with Honorable Chief Minister just now, and in fact, they have already requested me to come, but I have, since I had already scheduled to be a part of this important program, I thought I should say a few words and then after that I will take your leave. First, let me thank the Vice Chancellor and the Director and all the professors of TNAU who have very kindly organized for this refresher training for all the agriculture extension officers, agriculture, horticulture, agriculture marketing, agri-engineering, extension officers. As all of you know, the knowledge needs to be refreshed. If our knowledge is like water, if the water remains stagnant, the freshness of water will go. But if the water keeps on moving, touches new banks along the way, along the journey, the water remains fresh. Similarly, the knowledge needs to be updated time and again. Whatever we may have done the qualification, we might be postgraduate, we might be PhD, etc. But you know, the knowledge keeps on upgrading. Then the information keeps on getting upgraded. So until unless we give upgraded information, the officers will not be able to perform in the best possible way. So that is why it is very important that the extension officials, agriculture, horticulture, agri-marketing, agri-engineering officials should all be updated time and again about the latest technologies which are there in the field of agriculture, so that they are able to deliver more effectively for the benefit of the farmers. It is with this aim that when during the Scientific Workers Conference and other discussions with our Vice Chancellor, sir, when we had expressed our desire that the university professors should impart the latest technologies to the field extension officers, the Vice Chancellor was very kind enough to immediately agree to that, and the directors were equally, especially Director Extension, Director Research, and all the directors were equally enthusiastic in organizing this program. I am very happy that it is being organized. My message to all the assistant directors and of agriculture, horticulture, marketing, and agri-engineering is that we should all acknowledge the fact that we should keep on learning. Now, the knowledge that all of you gained during the course of your graduation will not suffice. Today, there are different technologies. You would not have studied about the damages caused by disease, pests like fall army worm, or about, you might not even have studied during your BSc agriculture about transplanting techniques. You might not have studied about the latest value addition machinery in agriculture engineering if you are an agriculture engineer. You might not have tested about the latest technology in seed processing processes, etc. also. You might not have studied about the latest horticulture techniques, all the new latest in drip irrigation, mulching, and high density plantation, etc. So it is all the more important that each of you should actually listen to the university professors who have got the latest updated knowledge in this regard. The university faculty are definitely much more updated about the latest technology because they are in touch with the latest technology in terms of research and education, and they are also they have a lot of interaction with all the other state experts, etc. So when we have this knowledge base, the knowledge pool available within our own house in terms of TNAU, it is all the more important that we should actually gain from them. So with this background only, we had requested the Vice Chancellor sir to kindly organize the training program, and I am very happy and that the training program is being organized in this regard. What we want is that ultimately the farmers of Tamil Nadu should benefit. The technology which is there, the latest technology which is there in terms of agriculture, horticulture, agriculture marketing, agri processing, etc., agri engineering should all be imparted to our officers, so that our officers are the best officers in terms of agriculture extension in the entire country. Our officers should be role model not only in terms of imparting the knowledge, but also in terms of having their own technical knowledge about the subject, also technical update about the subject also. So my good wishes are there to all of you. I will only request the faculty that when you take the class, the faculty is the boss. Though others may be all colleagues, etc., senior officers, etc. But please ensure that everybody is attentive, they all learn, have more of interactive rather than monologue sessions. Make everyone participate. If possible, let all of them to be on video on session, so that you have I do not want that just 2 or 3 will be on video on and rest all will be on video off and doing their other works. Whatever said and done, man is a man. So until the attention is sought, it will not be given. So please ensure that everybody listens, everybody is able to assimilate whatever the knowledge you are giving. Please have more of interactive sessions, and finally, please each session, after each session, the concerned course faculty should also give a feedback about the officers who took a lot of keen interest and officers who did not really take interest in that. Just a mild feedback in this regard will be useful in ensuring that the knowledge that we aim to impart does actually the faculty, and they also receive it usefully in this regard. So with this, I would like to thank our Vice Chancellor sir for organizing this, and all the directors. I will also like to thank our directors, especially Commissioner Agriculture Marketing, Director Agriculture, Horticulture, Chief Engineer Agriculture Engineering, Director Seed, and all other officers for having organized this program. In future, whenever the programs are organized, the directors should take personal interest to ensure that all the officers do participate, and it is held. Maybe a sort of a feedback session in thereafter will also be useful, so as to further keep on improving this. Thank you so much. Nandri, Vanakkam.
Manuals have been prepared for the refresher training, covering all the lectures to be delivered by the resource persons. Now I would like to request our Honorable Agriculture Production Commissioner and Principal Secretary to release the training manuals.
Anjali Derima.
So this has to be released. Okay, thank you.
V sir கையில வச்சிருக்காரா? Announce பண்ணுங்க. Request APC to.
Sir, I request Agriculture Production Commissioner and Principal Secretary to release the training manuals.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, I wish to invite seed certification and organic certification for delivering the special address. And organic certification for delivering the special address. Now, I invite the respected Chief Engineer, Agriculture Engineering Department to deliver the special address.
Yes, respected Agriculture Production Commissioner and Principal Secretary Government, respected Vice Chancellor, respected Commissioner Agriculture Marketing and Agri-Business Department, respected Director of Agriculture, respected Director of Horticulture and Plantation Crops, and Director of Extension Education, TNA Coimbatore, Director of Seed Certification, Coimbatore, Professor and Head Training Division, TNA Coimbatore, Deans, Heads and Professors of various departments of Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, my colleagues and friends in Agriculture, Horticulture, Agriculture Marketing, Seed Certification and Agriculture Engineering departments. Good morning to all of you. It is great pleasure for me to participate in the inaugural function of the refresher training for middle level extension officers of Department of Agriculture, Horticulture, Agriculture Marketing, Agriculture Engineering and Seed Certification. It is remarkable that Tamil Nadu Agriculture University is creating agriculture engineering professionals who are enriching the agricultural resources, which is the backbone of the nation. The Agriculture Engineering Department is providing engineering services to farmers by way of helping the farmers to improve the farm productivity and economic upliftment through better soil and water conservation techniques, irrigation management techniques, farm mechanization aspects, post-harvest techniques, and value addition of farm producers. Finally, use of green energy in farm operation. The schemes implemented by Agriculture Engineering Department provides secure and adequate livelihood to farmers. Training program will create and foster among the state departments participants a positive and innovative outlook to work on sense of fraternity and team spirit. I am nominating 150 assistant engineers and junior engineers for this training program, which is to be held from 5/10/2020 to 9/10/2020. Need of the hour subjects are included in the training program, namely groundwater development and management, watershed development for sustainable agriculture, automated irrigation system, sugarcane mechanization, recent advances in wetland machinery, garden land machinery and machinery, mechanization in horticultural crops, processing and value addition of fruits and vegetables, food processing and value addition of cereals and food processing opportunities, processing and value addition of spices and condiments, machinery for fiber and agricultural waste utilization, value added products from millets, biogas and solar energy technologies. I am sure that the reference training program will help to facilitate the acquisition of managerial and technical skills and enable them to provide most effective support and services to farmers for practicing sustainable agriculture. With these few words, I thank the Vice Chancellor and Director of Extension Education, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, for organizing the reference training program for middle level officers of Department of Agriculture, Horticulture, Agriculture Marketing, Agriculture Engineering and Seed Certification. Thank you.
An organic certification for delivering the special address.
இன்று நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கும் வேளாண் துறை மற்றும் தமிழ்நாடு வேளாண் பல்கலைக்கழகம் இணைந்து நடத்தி கொண்டிருக்கும் பிரிவு that is மிடில் லெவல் ஆபீசருக்கான புத்தூட்ட பயிற்சிக்கு தலைமையேற்று சிறப்பு உரை நிகழ்த்தி சென்றிருக்கின்ற மதிப்பிற்கும் மரியாதைக்கும் உரிய அரசு முதன்மை செயலர் மற்றும் வேளாண் உற்பத்தி ஆணையர் அவர்களுக்கும் இந்நிகழ்வில் துவக்க உரை நிகழ்த்த உள்ள மதிப்பிற்குரிய தமிழ்நாடு வேளாண்மை பல்கலைக்கழக துணைவேந்தர் அவர்களுக்கும் இப்பயிற்சி முகாமில் வருகை தந்து சிறப்பித்து சிறப்புரை நிகழ்த்த உள்ள மதிப்பிற்குரிய வேளாண் விற்பனை மற்றும் வேளாண் வணிகத்துறை ஆணையர் அவர்களுக்கும் மரியாதைக்குரிய வேளாண்மை துறையின் இயக்குனர் அவர்களுக்கும் மரியாதைக்குரிய தோட்டக்கலை மற்றும் மலைப்பயிர்கள் துறையின் இயக்குனர் அவர்களுக்கும் மதிப்பிற்குரிய வேளாண் பொறியியல் துறையின் தலைமை பொறியாளர் அவர்களுக்கும் வரவேற்பு உரை நிகழ்த்திய மதிப்பிற்குரிய தமிழ்நாடு வேளாண் பல்கலைக்கழகம் விரிவாக்கத்துறையின் இயக்குனர் அவர்களுக்கும் நன்றியுரை நிகழ்த்தவிருக்கின்ற மதிப்பிற்குரிய பேராசிரியர் அவர்களுக்கும் மேலும் இங்கு வருகை தந்து சிறப்பித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கும் அனைத்து துறை அலுவலர்களுக்கும் தமிழ்நாடு வேளாண் பல்கலைக்கழகத்தினுடைய அலுவலர்களுக்கும் பயிற்சி அளிக்க உள்ள சிறப்பு விருந்தினர்கள் மற்றும் பயிற்சி பெற உள்ள அலுவலர்கள் மற்றும் இதர நண்பர்களுக்கும் எனது பணிவான வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்வதில் மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். புத்தூட்ட பயிற்சி என்பது அனைவருக்கும் தேவையானது. ஏனெனில் சித்திரமும் கைப்பழக்கம் செந்தமிழும் நாப்பழக்கம் என்ற சிறந்ததொரு தமிழ் மொழிக்கு ஏற்ப ஒருவர் தான் சார்ந்திருக்கும் பணியில் சிறந்த பணியை கொடுக்க வேண்டும் எனில் அவர் அவை பற்றிய சிந்தனை தொடர் சிந்தனை என்பது முக்கியமானது. அந்த வரிசையில் எமது வேளாண் துறை, தோட்டக்கலை மற்றும் மலைப்பயிர்கள் துறை, விற்பனைத்துறை மற்றும் பொறியியல் துறை, அங்கக சான்றுத்துறை அலுவலர்களுக்கு இந்த புத்தூட்ட பயிற்சி மிகவும் சிறப்பு வாய்ந்ததாக நான் கருதுகிறேன். எனவே இப்புத்தூட்ட பயிற்சியில் பங்கு கொள்ளும் அனைத்து நிலை அலுவலர்களும் பயன்பெற்று அவரவர் பணிபுரியும் பணியின் தரத்தை மேலும் உயர்த்தி கொள்ள இப்புத்தூட்ட பயிற்சி பயன்பெற வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொண்டு எனக்கு வாய்ப்பளித்தமைக்கு நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, sir. Now I wish to invite the respected Director of Horticulture and Plantation Crops to deliver the special address.
Morning to all. Respected Agriculture Production Commissioner and Principal Secretary to Government, and the respected Vice Chancellor TNAU, respected Commissioner Agri Marketing and Agri Business, respected Director Agriculture, respected Chief Engineer, respected Director Seed Certification and Organic Certification, and respected Directors of TNAU and other officers from other departments and TNAU, and all the field officials who are going to participate in the refresher training, and all the organizers for this refresher training inaugural session, and Director Extension Education, and all the senior directors, senior officials from all the departments in the composite agriculture department and TNAU. It's very heartening to participate and address to the August gathering. Thanks for providing this opportunity at the outset. So I am very, as a Director Horticulture and Plantation Crop, I am very much thankful to APC and Vice Chancellor TNAU for organizing this refresher training. Because in one meeting. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Sir, it's audible, sir.
Thank you. So I'm personally thanking our Principal Secretary and APC and Vice Chancellor TNAU for organizing this refresher training. Though we thought the refresher training will be organized in much different ambience, wherein the participants will have a different feel and they will have a kind of interaction and get together in various places of TNAU. But due to COVID, I thought this refresher training is postponed for long duration. But as always, TNAU took that initiative, and regardless of COVID or any pandemic scenario, our activity will continue to showcase that you have organized. So I'm very thankful for not wasting much of the time and acting in a swift manner to ensure that refresher training is proceeding as scheduled. So for this purpose, I'm thanking the directors concerned, Director Extension Education and other directors and other faculty members of TNAU for this gesture. From horticulture point of view, though the refresher training is essential and very vital in any functionality, to be specific with the horticulture and plantation sector, there are some specific requirements. That is why the number of trainees enrolled for refresher training is very high. That is 385 ADs programmed to participate in the refresher training. The unique reasons are, you all know that the fresh recruitment of ADs at ADH level had happened recently. They all almost like, they may not have a kind of refresher training. It may be a fresher training to them. So this may be kept in mind while deliberating in the technical sessions, because even basics also they may not be conversant, and all the schemes and other techniques may not be practically, whatever is available practically, that may be they need some input from this point of view. So the horticulture ADHS will be of different groups. One group will be freshers and the other group will be experienced. So the content can be a mix of these to take care of their requirements. This is one. Second is the different seniority levels. When the different seniority level comes, in the field level, there may be some difficulty in the working environment. So this also can be a module or one session may be incorporated. Thereby, the seniors and the juniors will not have any gap in delivering the services to the farmers. So when there is a misunderstanding between the different seniority levels in the field, it will face the scheme implementation will face a lot of difficulty, and the farmers will be at difficulty. So this also can be thought of. Another aspect in the refresher training is the emerging technologies. I think whatever the course curriculum was designed, it's well designed and it comprises all the requirements. But the significance need to be prioritized, because some information may be available with our field level functionaries. Some information may be available with TNAU and other technical institutes, and some information may not be available in our country itself, but it will be emerging, and internationally it will be available, and we may need to get those technologies also for our benefit of our farmers. For example, technologies from Israel and some technologies from China, something like that. These things also may be kept in mind. This new opening also can be briefed to the participants. Then third one is how to connect farmers in the emerging scenario. In the pandemic, this pandemic is new. Now the refresher training is happening in online platform. and how to interact with farmers. Various methods in the modified scenario, what are all the methods by which our officials can still interact with farmers and they can give the hand-holding to the farmers. So this new approach, fresh approach need to be taught to our field officials. Already they may be doing some conventional method over telephone, over WhatsApp call, or WhatsApp group like that. But whatever is possible, and they themselves may throw some new dimension to this. These points also can be deliberated. Some better outcome can be thought of. This will be helpful in implementing our Ulavar Aluvalar Thodarbu Thittam, because recently in budget also it was announced, but we had programmed to interact with farmers at frequent intervals. But these online platforms, how these can be used for interacting with farmers, this also will be of much use. Then next one is how to handle the online platforms per se, because we are having lot of webinars and all the field officials are given lot of information through various technical webinars through various sources, private, public, government, private, so many information are available in the online platform. How to handle this also can be briefed to them. And apart from this, in online platform itself, our Zoom app is there, Team is there, Meet is there, so many other WebEx is there. So many platforms are there. How to handle these platforms for the better efficiency and better information also can be briefed to the participants for maximizing their utility and maximizing their useful time. And finally, ethics also, though it is our purely refresher training and technical training, ethics at present juncture is very much needed, because various levels, unless they are having their integrity and other interpersonal relations and the basic ethics, it will be very difficult to implement any schemes and very difficult to expect the desired results. So these aspects also may be thought of. It can be very specific indicators, kind of inputs can be provided to the participants. Thereby, this will help to the fresh entrance to the department. Though they are hardly 1 year old, especially horticulture officials and freshers from other departments, AEs also, I think AEs, agri engineering AEs are fresh, and some of the AOs also fresh. So AOs may not be participant, but those who are fresh, they will be given this ethical aspect. And even at senior level, the ethics need to be constantly told. So this also can be incorporated in some of the sessions for the betterment of the freshers and other participant field officials. So overall, with a lot of expectations, our APC and Vice Chancellor have organized this refresher training, and it will strengthen the head of the department's hands, because if the field officials are well informed, if technically they are knowledgeable, it will strengthen the department's hand, and farmers will be benefited, and it will be very, very useful to implement the scheme at faster pace. And with this vision, this refresher training has been programmed, and we are looking forward to get the outcome, the better outcome from the existing two forthcoming participants. So I am really elated. In spite of pandemic, in spite of all the difficulties, still we managed to conduct this refresher training. It shows that in spite of all the odds, the department officials, all the field officials will already, they have proved that they do business, they mean business, and without any stone unturned. So when there is a need, they will deliver. This is the message they sent across the state of Tamil Nadu during the COVID pandemic lockdown also. And after this refresher training, all the officers, they will come out with rejuvenated skills and rejuvenated mindset, and that will be going to help to the department and to the farmers at large. And I'm really once again thanking our APC and Principal Secretary and Vice Chancellor and all the directors of TNAU and all the senior officers for providing this opportunity to me for delivering this inaugural address. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Now I am extremely privileged to invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Agriculture University to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning to all of you. I'm happy that our respected APC has left after giving a very good account of the need for taking up this kind of refresher training. And also, I am happy that the special address is given by our Director of Horticulture and other HODs like Chief Engineer, also Director Seed Certification. Our side, TNAU side, the Director of Extended Education and other officials who have arranged for this nice training, and also today's trainees from the various departments. Good morning to all of you. All of us know that TNAU is the technology forefront in developing many technologies. So the purpose of this training is to bring down the knowledge gap between the research arena and also the extension officials who take actually our research to the farmers. So in this angle, I am very happy that this training is arranged for not only for agriculture, horticulture, also to all the officials of the Department of Agri-Engineering, Seed Certification, as including marketing. Actually, we are our grain production is sufficient. For horticulture crop also, production at all India level is very good. Then what happened is, this all become because of our green revolution has taken place. But in this process, what happened is, the soil health as well as the fertility of the soil is totally lost. So many of the technologies which we are now developing is aimed to restore our soil health as well as the fertility, because that forms very basis for our agriculture aspects. So in this context, if you see that based on the research of our last 20 years, soil testing, crop response, we have got very good results in more than 10 or 15 crops. And the first time we are recommending this technology to our Department of Horticulture as well as Agriculture. And I'm happy that Director of Agriculture has come forward to incorporate this technology, because it reduces the usage of fertilizers, at the same time helps to double the organic matter content, which is related to the soil improvement or soil health. Another high-tech which we are all talking about is fertigation. Many people think fertigation is simply dissolving fertilizers and applying. It is not so. Applying the right quantity of fertilizers, dissolving in the right proportion, and also the stage. These three things are very important to get a better result. So this kind of information we need to have. Then biofertilizers, our university has come out with very recently zinc-soluble zinc bacteria. So this kind of new development coming up. And another thing is composting. To improve the soil health, no bio-waste or no residue should be taken out from the field. It should be recycled to the soil itself, for which we have got TNAU biomineralizer. It is the department you have to take in a bigger way. Then likewise, in-situ crop management. Recently, our nanotechnologies have come out with one nano rhizo boost, which helps to improve any planting material with nitrogen, phosphorus and fertilizers, potash fertilizers. Then Government of India is promoting nano fertilizers. IFCO has come forward. So wherein the fertilizer can be applied at the targeted place in a lesser quantity. These are all some of the advancement in the nutrient sides. Our university has also made very good progress on the post-harvest practices, particularly handling the fruits and vegetables, extending the shelf life. We have some nano solutions for that. And organic farming is coming in a big way. But what happened is some one or two few promoters are misguiding the others by saying that we will get 4 lakhs per acre without a scientific basis. So in that angle, we need to have a very good scientific organic as well as good agriculture practices. Then plant protection chemicals or techniques are coming up in a bigger way. The mantra is we have to use the right chemicals at the right doses. But we talk, extension people also take this message to the farmers, but what happened is the reality is different. I will quote a small example. We have got very recently analyzed the soil sample as well as the water samples given by the district collector Nilgiris, wherein we have come across chemicals which are not at all recommended are cleared by Government of India is being used in a larger scale. So whom to blame? Farmers or the traders or the extension officials? So these are all the very serious one. Then another area is utilizing the waste area in the bund and other things. Answer is going for agroforestry. Our Forest College and Research Institute, Metupalayam, has come out with very high yielding, short returning clouds, especially in Casuarina, eucalyptus, melia, and kadam. So these need to be promoted. I have not seen any schemes from the government side to promote this. So my appeal to the Director of Agriculture, Horticulture, and also to the respected APCs, we should have proper schemes to promote this, because these are all definitely will help the farmers and also to support the paper industry and wood industry. Our FCNR Metupalayam has come out with the technology of making briquetting and the pellets from the waste materials itself. And here we have also made some consortium mode also. Just plant and forget, everything will be taken care of by the consortium. So these kind of things we have come out. And farm mechanization and solar tunnel on the engineering side, many new innovations are there. And also the varieties, new varieties we are releasing. New varieties are to be popularized among the farmers, and it is in the hands of the extension workers. Unless you are aware of the latest varieties, other things, you cannot take it up. And another caution, or not a caution actually, another information is, without the approval of the government also, many herbicide tolerant BT cotton and the BT brinjal are entering into cultivation in all the other states. So how to regularize this? So these are all some of the latest issues. Then in the case of vegetables, many private companies are saying and promoting hybrid vegetables, and also the parthenocarpic type of vegetables. So all these things should be made aware of the knowledge of the extension people. Then recently, the outbreak of many invasive pests pests have given a big threat to our farming community. Rugose whitefly, the fall armyworm, the cassava mealy bug, and locust to some extent. So all these things, many of the graduates, as pointed out by APC, might not have learned during their coursework. But these are all the things university is working in a bigger way. And this kind of refresher training, definitely I feel it will be very useful. In this context, I wish to bring to the knowledge of or information of our Director of Agriculture, Horticulture, as well as our Mr. Chiru, our Commissioner of Horticulture, Agriculture Marketing, that we had earlier, 80s and early part of 90s, we had training and visit system. That was working very well. Every month, in every region, extension workers will have a regular meeting with the research people of that region and share their experience. Extension people will give problems to the research workers, and research workers, if they answer, immediately solve the problem, or it will be taken as an agenda for future research. That has been slowly wiped off from the practice. So my request is that at least once in a quarter now, extension officials from different departments should meet at one point with the research workers, so that there will be a flow of information as well as the solution, as well as what we have to do in terms of research. All these things will be brought to the knowledge of the stakeholders. Then in this context, I would like to inform the HODs of the various departments that the Israel type of extension method, which I perceive that it is one of the best one. I had the opportunity of moving with the extension officials of Israel for a period of 6 months. There, they have a different system. For each crop, they will have an extension crop specialist at the state level. There it is called at their country level, because it is lesser than our Kerala size. Say citrus specialist, mango specialist, and rose specialist. These extension specialists are responsible to give technology to the farmers, and they are the licensing officer between research institutes and the department. So this kind of extension specialist, if you think for at least for few important crops in Tamil Nadu, definitely it will help you to move in a good way. Then another thing is, our Tamil Nadu state has got a lot of farms under state horticulture farm as well as state seed farm, etc. Here, I regret to inform that they are not at all introducing the latest varieties released by the university. So my appeal to the directors or commissioners are, sir, whenever a new variety is released from the university, if they are taken up and established in these farms, definitely it will pay, it will go in a longer way, so that they will be also seeing this performance. They can also multiply in large number, and they can meet the requirement of the farming community, which also includes the technologies also. So these are all some of my observations. I'm very happy that despite the COVID-19 situations prevailing, our university Directorate of Extension Education is somehow managing to have this program at least through virtual, though some of things are theoretically you can only visualize. First have this information, then subsequently any of the extension officer wants to have some more detailed information. In small group they can come and have a practical training either in Coimbatore or in other campuses, as the case may be. And I wish all the trainees a fruitful training during these days. And also your problem, if you have anything in this or some suggestions to modify the technology, is also welcome. So because there should not be any single way of traffic, we accept also suggestions from the field level officers for the benefit of the farming community. And I finally appreciate the steps taken by our respected APC in organizing these refresher trainings for almost all the 5 departments of Tamil Nadu as a first of its kind, I think, after a long gap, first of its kind. And it is up to the concerned officers to utilize this opportunity and enrich their knowledge, also skill in this line. Thank you for the opportunity given.
Thank you, sir. Now I wish to invite the respected Commissioner of Agriculture, Marketing and Agribusiness to present this special address. Now I request our respected Professor and Head, Training Division, to propose vote of thanks.
Honorable Chief Guest of the inaugural function and APC and Principal Secretary to Government, Agriculture Department, Honorable Vice Chancellor of TNAU, respected dignitaries, University officers of TNAU, HODs in main campus, scientists, HODs of sister departments in Coimbatore, staff members of Directorate of Extension Education, PRO of this university, dear trainees who are watching through YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. I am delighted to propose the vote of thanks to mark the completion of this inaugural function. First of all, on behalf of TNAU, the Directorate of Extension Education, all the trainees, I wish to profusely thank our Honorable APC and Principal Secretary for gracing this occasion despite of his demanding schedule. We thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom and for also releasing the training manuals. The APC has set the stage for this training by mentioning clearly that knowledge keeps on getting upgraded. So it is important that all the extension officers are updated in the knowledge on the latest agricultural technologies, which he said is the aim of this training. Next, I wish to thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor for gracing the occasion. We express our sincere thanks to our Vice Chancellor for his guidance and support throughout this training, for organizing this refresher training series in a successful manner. We also thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor for highlighting some of the important TNA technologies that need to be taken to the field by the extension officers. Next, I wish to thank the Commissioner of Agriculture, Marketing and Agribusiness, Director of Agriculture, Director of Horticulture and Plantation Crops, Chief Engineer, Director of Seed Certification, Organic Certification for participating in this inaugural function and for sharing their valuable views and thoughts. Further, I wish to express my sincere thanks to our Director of Extension Education, Dr. Jawaharlal, for his remarks. As HOD of this training division, I used to discuss with him almost every day about this training program, and he has spent long hours with us in planning this program, right from the first review of the Scientific Workers Conference. Otherwise, this refresher training would not have come to this level. We are much thankful to you, sir, for your involvement and your meticulous guidance for all of us. Next, I thank profusely our Director of Research, TNAU, for participating in this inaugural function, not only for participation, for the valuable inputs that he has been giving us right from the beginning, from the day one onwards, and he has been closely monitoring at every stage the progress of this training, the arrangements that are being made. We thank you profusely, sir, for all the inputs that have given us, based on which we are able to construct the course contents for this training program. We are much indebted to you, sir. Next, I wish to thank our respected Dean of Agriculture Engineering, Director of Agribusiness Development, and Director of Seed Center for assisting us in preparing the course contents for the respective trainings to be offered for the Extension Officers of Agriculture Engineering Department, Agriculture Marketing and Agribusiness, and Seed Certification Departments. We are much thankful to you, sir. I express our sincere thanks to Dr. Ravindran, Head of Department of Biotechnology, TNIU, for volunteering his services, for helping us to purchase a Zoom license, as well as for giving us technical guidance. I deem it a pleasure to thank our Professor Head, Department of Physical Sciences and IT, for guiding us right from the beginning, for motivating us, as well as guiding us right from the beginning regarding the Zoom video conferencing facilities. I also, at this occasion, thank Dr. Parthiban, especially Assistant Professor of Computer Science, for his help, assistance, and for his counsel, as well as for Dean Agriculture for sparing the facilities for this video conferencing. At this moment, I wish to thank the estate officer and all his staff, especially staff of electrical section, for sparing this hall, for his staff, and for extending all facilities. I also wish to thank the staff of Directorate of Agriculture, Horticulture, Agricultural Engineering, Marketing and Seed Certification, who are liaising with me regularly and coordinating with me for making the various arrangements for this training program. I thank you all, sir. I also thank the Post-Harvest Technology Center for providing us with the refreshments for this training. I also thank our sanitary officer for sparing his staff to clean this hall and the premises. I especially thank all the teaching and non-teaching staff at the Directorate of Extension Education who shouldered the different responsibilities for organizing this function, as well as the ensuing training programs. Last but not the least, I thank all the participants of the 5 training programs who are all on YouTube now, and for their, we hope that they'll be participating with good expectations and full of interest. We thank you all, sir, for participating in this inaugural function through the YouTube. I thank you one and all once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.